Good morning, my friends. How are you today? Welcome to another lovely, very early morning. It's about 6:30 in the morning and I'm looking quite horrid. I'm doing allergy vaccinations right now, and I'm really swollen because I'm taking pills of very intense pollen, so my tongue is a bit swollen and my throat. So I hope it doesn't bother you too much. Doing a quick look, get ready with me today again. I'm going to use a purple look. We're going to do a purple look. Starting off with the Victoria Beckham Beauty Agostina Spada, the foundation drops. I'm in Fairlight 2. Need to shake these. They are expensive, but they are really, really good. And as usual, my rosacea has decided to have a little flare today. So I'm full of red dots on my forehead. Sorry about that. Can't really do much about that. I did get annoyed when I washed my face this morning. Sorry I haven't been filming for a few days. But life, you know. Been busy. Hope you had a lovely weekend. We actually got some sunshine. And we did get some sunshine yesterday, which was very much needed. It feels like we haven't seen the sun properly since about November. But it's really, really cold. It's been like -10 to -14 the last couple of days. So it is very, very cold. I think hence the whole rosacea thing going on. But it is nice because you do get, when it's very cold, you normally get nice weather. So it has been sunshine. Not that I get to see it much when I'm at work, of course, because I'm indoors, but you do get to see it when you step out for lunch, which is amazing, just to get a little bit of light in your eyes. Makes me happy. I'm going to use the Natasha Denona Hy-glam blush. Sorry about the fingerprints, same as always. And I'm using that one. I'm not too fond of the highlighter one. Sorry. I tend to only use the blush part. But it's a cream blush and it's quite pigmented, which I like, and it stays put. You don't need much and you can blend it out, which of course is very, very good. I am filming on the back camera, so I can't see if I'm in focus or even in frame. I hope I am. I tried to use my Apple Watch, but that one didn't connect to the camera today. It wasn't feeling it. So this is all just guesswork. If I'm out of frame, I'm not going to post it, sorry. There we go. A little bit of color. Nice. And what am I planning on using on my eyes? I'm not sure. I am, however, I'm sure that I'll be using the Primer Potion by Urban Decay. I use that every day because it makes my eyeshadows last. I'm not one that reapplies makeup. I never ever do. Not even powder. I just can't be bothered. So I want my makeup to be able to stay put all day. There we go, we have some base. Sorry, it takes a little while for me to do this. I just want it even. If I do it too quickly, I normally it gets a bit patchy. I'm not sure if it's I can't really blame the primer potion. I think it might be just my old eyes. I am going to use my Linda Hallberg blotting powder. This one also looks absolutely horrible. Very well loved, very well worn. It is really nice because when you set your makeup with this, it does stay. It has a new ingredient. I know that it's the one that Isamaya Core is using in her Miracle Balm, I think it's called. It's called Upsalite. It's actually made in Uppsala, Sweden. That's why it's called Upsalite. And Linda Hallberg has been using it in her powders for years. And it's actually, it controls oil. It works really, really well. I'm not a huge fan of the Isamaya Core's Miracle Balm. I bought it and it just, I had a, well, obviously very light color, and it just, it did end up in my pores. So when you were looking close up, you could see that you had like white stuff in the pores, which, I mean, it's normally not a huge problem for me. So I was a bit surprised because everyone was really telling me that I love it so much, it's wonderful. I didn't like it. I haven't tried the transparent one. I think that one might be better. There is a problem with very light foundations sometimes, I find. It was the same thing with Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. It's similar to the, say, Super Gel, whatever it's called, the highlighter. It's a very nice sort of thin veil that gives you glow, but I had the lightest color in that one and it peeled, it looked horrid. And then I tried the second lightest and that one worked fine. So I think it might have something to do with the light pigments that they put in. I'm not sure, but anywho, I'm not in a hurry to try the Isamaya Core one again. I am going to use the Chantecaille Mermaid pot thingies, and this one is in Seashell. It's just a light little pressed pigment pot. I'm going to use that on my eyes. I'm going to do a very simple look. I am going to use some purple in my inner corner, and then I'm going to use a purple mascara. That's about it. This is almost, I mean, I would use this one as a one and done shade when you have like just simply one eyeshadow all over your lid. You spread it out. I'm sorry, I'm too chatty. It takes me too long to do my makeup. Normally a look like this would be 10 minutes, and I'm betting this one will end up being 20, as my videos normally tend to be around 20 minutes long. I have too much opinions on stuff. There we go. That's the Chantecaille. And on my inner corner, I am going to use my very loved and very fingerprinty Isamaya Core 1.0 palette with this little thingy. Hate that. But this little guy. Love, love, love this one. It's one of my absolute favorite. Been using it loads. Purchased it in, I think it was in the fall last year, and I have been using it so much. I didn't expect to love it that much actually, but I do. And this one is, I mean, it does have like a neon blue flip that I absolutely love. It is wonderful. It reminds me of butterfly wings. I'm not sure how much is picking up on camera because I obviously can't see. Can't even see if my camera is straight, and I'm just hoping. We're hoping for the best. That's it. And then I am going to take some, what am I going to use underneath my eye? I think I'm going to go with this little guy, the little purple one. I don't know what it's called. I don't have my glasses. Let's see, hold on. Back with these. The first inner corner one that I used is called Sweat, and Fume is the other purple one that I'm going to use underneath my eyes. That's a little bit darker, and it has like a beigey flip. Oh, don't poke your eyes. We'll see what this makeup takes us today. It's not like I have a huge plan. I can sometimes just go in and do like, okay, so I'm gonna wear this sweater today. I want to have a purple one. Normally I would actually do my makeup first when I'm not filming, because I'm usually like in my bra, but I'm gonna save you that one. And then I would just choose my clothes after I've done my makeup. But now I have to do it a little bit the other way around. There we go. Now we have a purple look. I am gonna put something in my waterline, and I am not sure what that's gonna be. Like, now you can hear that I haven't planned this very well. I'm sorry, guys. I'll just use Victoria Beckham Ash. It's always good. I'm good with everything. It's a dark grey, nearly black. This one is amazing. Like I've said in previous videos, the only color I'm not a huge fan of the Victoria Beckham ones, is the black one. That one tends to smudge. Well, I do get like darkness in my inner corners when I've been using that one. I don't with this one at all. It stays put. I'm making a bit of a mess here, sorry. That's fine. It's only makeup. It can be wiped away if you have a Q-tip, which I do, fortunately. Just doing a bit of smudging with my little Q-tip. There we go. Perhaps I should do a little bit on my upper lash line. There we go. I hope, oh, I'm sorry, my stomach is grumbling. I wonder what I am gonna use. I'm gonna use my trusted Bobbi Brown little thingy, a little brush. Been using this one for years. I'm sure it's still in production. Should be. It's a very good one. I bought it when I bought the liner pots that they have. I still want to say she, because I still find it odd that Bobbi Brown is not head of her own brand. There we go. And we have a line. That's a very easy way to do a liner anyways. And then I am going to use this little beauty. I mean, come on. How nice is that? The packaging is absolutely smashing. It is stunning. And of course it's really, really good. This is a purple mascara. I have no idea what it's called. Let's see if it's said. Oh, it's written by ants. 06 Violet Indigo is the name of this one. But I mean the packaging. But for the price that you're paying, it should be nice packaging. But it is a very, very good mascara. Oh, I'm going to use the bottom lashes first. I'm not sure actually what other colors they have. This is the first Hermès mascara I've tried. But this one also, it stays put all day. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't crumble. It's a very, very good one. But a very, very expensive one, of course. And it reminds me a lot of the rum mascaras, quality-wise, and I mean brush size-wise. But this one has a spoolie with like the little, it's not the rubbery thingies. It's the normal spoolie. I don't know what it's made of. It's plastic, I guess, but it's not the rubbery ones. But I do like it. Oh, a little smudgy thingy. I mean, it's not bright purple. It might look more purple actually when you're seeing it through the camera. I'm sorry if I'm mumbling. I can feel my tongue is swollen. Damn you, pollen, and the horse you came on. Hopefully I will be free in a few years from pollen. I'm severely allergic, and I'm taking 2 pills a day now, one for birch pollen and one for grass. And when I started taking both of them, I had like a really strong reaction. So I had to put 2 pills under my tongue with like a few minutes apart. And I am so swollen underneath my tongue. I do it before I go to bed. And I'm still swollen when I wake up. It's not good. But it is what it is. And if that's what it takes to get rid of my allergies, I'm happy to do it, because it has gone to the point where I've actually taken my lunchbox and brought it down into the subway to eat it there, because it's the only place I don't have any pollen allergies. So I'm the weird lady sitting, like eating my lunchbox in the subway in Sweden, or underground. That is the mascara, my friends. I do like it a lot. And of course, I mean, the packaging. Got to love it. And then, same as always, my trusted friend, my twin thin pen from Depend Cosmetics. This one is in the color Taupe. This is almost the only thing I've been using for the past couple of months. I do own an awful lot of brow products because obviously I don't have any brows. Well, I do. I mean, I do have a little bit, but not much. So I that's one of the only things that I actually always do. I always fill in my brows. Even when I go to the gym, I do tend to put on some mascara and fill in my brows. Unless I'm doing hot yoga. But I am doing hot yoga today, but after work, so I will look like a purple raccoon. But last time I actually did this, I did wear this mascara, I think, and it stayed put. It actually didn't look that horrible. The makeup stayed on. So I'm hoping that I might look at least somewhat alive when I walk to my car after hot yoga tonight. And there we go, my friends. I am gonna glue my brows down a bit just so they stay put. And then I am gonna put on some lip gloss and we are done. There we go. I'm actually going to show you another little tip. I don't know if you've seen the Chanel, these are not called the stylo yeux. This is the eyeshadow stick, I think. Stylo ombre et contour. So it's a contour stick. And I do use it on my eyes sometimes, but I tend to use it around my mouth. Just like that. My lips are so fair, so I do really need to get some sort of shading going on, because otherwise they tend to disappear. This is in the color 12. I think this one is called Taupe or something, and I've had this one for years and years. It looks a bit grubby. But since I only use it around my lips, I don't really go through them that fast. And I'm using my Isamaya little lip gloss. This one is in ultraviolet. And that's it, my friends. I love this. This is a good one. I really hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.